Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Rome 2, the Wrath of Sparta DLC, where we play as Atheni. And today we continue from the exact same spot where we left off the last time. So we now have to go back to Atheni. Last time we just broke the siege of the settlement of Chalkes, but right now we are just coming back to recruit some better units in this army. Right, and also we can develop this construction here as well. So I think we will go for this thing first. How much food do we use up now? Okay. And how much do we produce globally? 16 food per turn. So we can actually build this thing. This will grant us some extra public order that will be useful when, upgrading the industrial constructions. Okay, and what about here? Toron can be upgraded too. So we will go for consecrated ground to increase the public order there. And we'll keep moving this army to Maronea so that we can there, in 2 turns time, hopefully recruit some better units. Not the light hoplites or militia hoplites, but actually a decent units that will be able to fight our enemies. And we will definitely want to recruit another army over here as well once this army is ready. And there's one more thing I haven't checked, and that is the court. So now the Pericles is the leader of the Atheni, and he has a son, Pericles Jr. as well. Okay. And are there any pending decisions? It doesn't seem like there are. So okay. And is there anything else to be done? It doesn't look like it, so we can just end the turn. And because we lost the last time, we have lost 2 armies basically, minor ones but all the same. Our income increased greatly, and this gives us an opportunity to create more dangerous armies. And it's never wise to start developing the settlement when you actually don't have resources to build anything in this free slot, because eventually the slums will appear in that place. Okay, I made a terrible mistake, so not to waste time, I will load in the save, because as you could see, I just made a move in a forced stance, and even if you move a little in that stance, you will not be able to recruit in that turn. So you know what I'll do, I'll just load in to fix that. And this time, for a change, Macedonia is offering us a non-aggression pact, something that we are more than willing to actually sign.
There is
also,
good in
Macedon wants
to walk through a market is to understand a people and learn to respect them.
They want a trade agreement, which is very good. An extra income is always welcomed. Okay, now let's fix the mistake that I made, and we will recruit those units of hoplites I mean, those are regular hoplites, not the light ones, but it's still better than what we had before. So we can gradually, like, replace the light hoplites units with the regular ones, basically. Okay, so there's that. And these guys have to wait some time before, you know, before they can recruit, at least one more turn, that is, before they can recruit some extra units inside this army. And we will recruit, not to waste time, we'll recruit a light cavalry and one unit of the archers, I think. And you know what, one more unit of the archers, like so. Okay, and the remaining units will be basically just the regular hoplites, or maybe some better units when we will be able to afford them. Okay, we need to find that settlement where slums almost appeared. And yeah, here are the slums. Not almost, but they did appear. Need some extra public order. Also food production, because we are going short on food, because not every region in our country produces food. We still have a technology to choose from, and we will go for hoplite barracks, and in 4 turns time we will be able to build those hoplite barracks. And what do they give us? Like, can I check it in any way? I guess I can't. Okay, and I think we can check it like this. Hoplite barracks will give us Hippias or Hippias units to be recruited. I guess it's something. Okay, so let's end the turn. And we are now losing that settlement because we haven't paid attention to it. And Corinthians just made the most of it. So right now I'm starting to feel a pretty bit overwhelmed or surrounded by our enemies from each and every side, and that is not the feeling that I like. So there's rampant piracy. Pirates are serious. So what we are doing with them? Are we hunting the pirates? Minus 25 piracy penalties in the local sea region. Call of the Sea, a trireme and a start to steer her by, +2 fleet recruitment capacity. Nah. Actually, we'll go for the hunted. Okay. And right now we can start recruiting the hoplites into this army, which is very good. Like this. And this army will be ready in 5 turns, and we want to recruit another army in Athens so that we can finally take fight to our enemies. So, is this where Oreos come from? I wonder. Anyway, so in 1 turn time, this guy will be ready for battle, but we can actually start raising an army right now. We don't have to wait. Okay, and we don't have money to recruit any more units, but okay. And there's that. Right, so these tanks are now just flying by. And I also want to check if I won't forget what I have to do to win this campaign. What are the terms of a victory? Probably to defeat Sparta and Corinthians.
The words of the oracle
Okay.
influenced our choice of proposal.
Our relations with
Therefore,
Macedon
give your consideration appropriate
seem to
seriousness.
improve. So, you know what? Let's agree on that. And right now, we have two options. Either chase Sparta or go for Thebai. Or at Thebai, hoping that we can actually harm them in any way, but it seems like we cannot unless we will take Oppos first, but we would have to get there first, and that is probably the most tricky part. So there's that. We can also continue recruitment of some units. So, like I said, it takes forever in in the Wrath of Sparta campaign to recruit armies, and this time is really ridiculous if you ask me. This is way too long. I was hoping that I could install some mods from Steam Workshop that I used in the past to speed this up, to give a little bit dynamic to this campaign, but unfortunately basically all of them are pretty much outdated, you know, so yeah. And is there anything else to be done? I don't think. We don't even have enough money to do anything, but our income increased greatly, so this is actually something we like to see, and we could use that to our advantage. Like, we could start recruiting more armies, land armies around here, so we will have to wait a long time to get them, but at least you know, they'll be there. Now let's just end the turn. And as predicted, how is that the ambush? Can I like make a single move without being ambushed? And why can't I see through that fog of war? This is ridiculous. Do I really have to sit in one place all the time and move everywhere with two of my armies, because otherwise I'm being in terrible trouble? This shouldn't work like this, and you know what that means. I still have to load in the save once more, because once like the fog of war is right next to the border of the territories. I hate to do that, but I would hate to spend another 10 turns to recruit an extra army. I hope you understand that. Okay, so we managed to save that army, but like I said, it shouldn't be like this, you know, that every time I move, I get ambushed all the time. No matter the faction, I'm always getting ambushed, even though I can see them moving. This shouldn't work like this, but okay, I'll stop the whining now. Let's just focus on recruiting some extra armies wherever we can, because you know why. It takes forever to recruit those, but actually we'll go for this guy and we'll raise an army. 2 units of light cavalry. Okay, we cannot afford anything else, but okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so this army will be probably ready in 10 turns as well. This one will be ready in 3 turns, and that one, well, it is already ready. But yeah, we still have to wait until this guy recruits his forces, otherwise I'm pretty much tied over here and I can't do anything. So this is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, okay. Right. I think an ambush stance is a good opportunity for us here. If they decide to go for Athenian, we will be able to intercept them. And let's end the turn. So for now, I'm just gathering our forces instead of performing some military actions against our enemies, and our enemies are taking advantage of it. Fortunately, we have the majority, we have mostly control over the Aegean Sea, but our enemies do control the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, winter. Persephone has been snatched, and the wrath of her mother Demeter, the giver of life, is clear. The once green fields lie barren and desolate, leaving your people hungry and your coffers empty. With the icy breath of Boreas scouring the plains, your soldiers are reluctant to take to the field of battle, and, brittle as their frozen weapons, will break under the slightest pressure. The wise Greek forsakes war in these dark times, and instead whiles away the nights by the warm fire, plotting the doom of those who oppose him. Well, we are pretty much forced to do that anyway, to wait out the winter, basically, because we are still recruiting an armies around, like here, for example, and everywhere else. So we need 2 units of these guys, and 4 units of these, 2 units of these, and the rest would be the hoplites, like so. And yeah, I think that, I don't know how long does each season last. I would say about 2 turns or 3 turns, something like that. And I think we might be able to start performing some military actions in the summer. But for now, we actually have to wait a little bit longer. So there's still this settlement, and there are enemies approaching Zakynthos. Fortunately, this settlement doesn't provide us with a lot of gold, and I think the majority of gold we receive from trade. So that is something we like a lot. And as you can see, everyone other than Gorton faction either hates us or is friendly towards us, like completely. So I guess it works for us. Okay, we can still pick a technology, and we will go for, let's start investing into the economy as well, like developing the technologies, the cultural and economical technologies. Yeah, they are attacking us, no surprise there. And is this like a fleet, or what is this? They are basically attacking us from the sea, that much is certain, but They are the spears of Ares, and you know what that means. We have a garrison fleet. And it works greatly to our advantage because I don't know if you've ever played Rome 2 battles, especially sea battles, but if you have a fleet, like ships that are originally coming from the fleet, they can charge the transportation ships belonging to the more like a land army, and once they hit them with that charge, they just sink straight away. They start to sink straight away, and each ship is a single unit, so with a single blow you can get rid of a whole unit. So this is exactly what I think we should play this battle manually. So I'm just going to do a quick save and let's fight this battle. Okay, so I just moved a couple of the majority of our fleet to this side because they are where the majority of their forces are coming from. There's one ship over there, and I will basically focus on ramming the melee fighters. I see them as more of a threat than any other units. And also I moved one of our hoplite units on the coast over here, and there's also a light cavalry unit approaching, so I just placed another unit of hoplites and javelin men to support them in the fight against that light cavalry, and I kept one unit of javelin men in the center of the town. Okay, so let's start the battle, and we will focus, like I said, our attacks on those. Well, this is their general, so he will sink real fast, and I just hope that this way we will just break their morale. And also our fleet ships are faster than their transportation ships, from what I remember. Come on, guys. Charge in. Hit them. Okay, so sometimes it's not just one shot, but yeah, it's close to that. You guys need to turn around real fast. Don't let them reach the... Okay, we've sunk one of their ships over there, so at least there's that.
Weapons ready.
The men are wavering.
Of course they are, but they cannot break. Okay, another ship sunk. We need to like sink them real fast. Another ship sunk.
Is dead.
Very good. And one of our guys, or one of our units, is running away for whatever reason, even though we are actually winning. Pretty much winning. We cannot let them get to the shore. As many of them as possible has to die. Come on, guys, charge.
Our men
Okay,
flee
I
the
mean
field
they
of
ram,
battle.
but
This is a shameful display.
okay, you guys can change your targets, I guess. Where is their cavalry? We need to move our javelin on that coast there. Very good. You need to intercept that other ship. And I think that ramming them in their to the side is damaging them more. The enemy ships, I mean. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised
We await
that
your
this ship
command.
is
At your
not
command.
sinking
Warships.
just yet. But yeah, we've thinned their numbers greatly, as you can see. And now we will greet them at the sea. Not at the sea, but at the land. Can we, like... No, we cannot charge them, but okay. We can
One of
still...
our units has used all its ammunition.
To the oars.
Can we, like, shoot them? Can we turn off this? Doesn't seem like we can.
Yes, Commander.
But okay.
Hoplites, ready. Your orders. Set oars.
Okay, it still works for us, I guess. I don't know what happened to their cavalry. It has to be somewhere around. They haven't disappeared miraculously. I'm pretty sure
Hoplites.
we might have a little bit of a problem fighting those, you know, hoplites, Spartan hoplites especially. Okay, but fortunately our marines are dealing with that light missile infantry pretty easily. I'm really surprised that,
Disembark. Orders.
you know,
Now.
that our fleet ran away so fast, you know.
Spearmen ready for orders.
But our hoplites got surrounded, basically.
Archers.
You guys,
Cut them down.
why can't you shoot? Do you have no more
Our
money?
men
No
flee
money,
the field
but
of battle. This is a shameful display.
but the ammo. Okay, we need. I think now we have to support our guys over there, because it seems like, yeah, they broke, even though they were winning. That is very bizarre, but okay. And how is fight looking over
Our
here?
men flee the field of
Our
battle.
guys are
This
winning,
is a shameful display.
but only slightly. And why are our guys, like, especially the fleet warriors, once they run for good. You know, I don't like that. Come on, guys.
The battle is turning
Very
in our
good.
favor.
And we need to deal with those Spartans there as well. Okay, and you guys just finish off what remains of these units. And yeah, those hoplites battles always take a very long time, because, you know, each of them just defends, well, one another. And now they should start to break real soon, because each volley
Spear infantry ready.
is
Hoplites.
most deadly to them.
Infantry.
We need to chase them down to stop them from coming again. Okay. And this is our probably first battle against the Spartans. And definitely the first one that we play manually. So, as you can see,
Javelin men.
the Athenians
Militia. Attack their position.
are actually
Hoplites.
capable of defeating Spartans in battle. But our fleet made a huge difference in that battle because of the fact that I talked about. So, you know, charging the enemy transportation ships, even though it was not exactly as I remembered it to be. So it didn't take one shot every time, just one hit to sink those ships. But it was still okay. I guess. Plenty of the enemy units died or got completely destroyed before they even reached the shore, the beach, you know. Can we catch up to them or what? It says they are shotted, but I don't think we will be able to catch up to them. Distance seems to be the same, pretty much the same all the time. We are slightly getting closer to them, but not much. They will be able to run away. Okay, I'm just ending this battle. And that was a close victory, so it works for me. And look at that. And it seems like there was a cavalry that approached. Maybe we just stood our ground there and we shot at them easily enough or effectively enough to fight them without taking much of a casualties. Or maybe they just charged into
The portents
those
are clear. A treaty between us would please the gods.
lines.
I have no wish to offend the gods.
Okay. But yeah, still, all the same, I'm really happy we did manage to save that settlement for now.
Can you not see? Together, our armies could be nigh invincible. The world will tremble before
give me
our
some money and...
collective-
Very good. For now, we will just... like I said, we will sign those non-aggression pacts to buy ourselves some time and secure a little bit, you know, some of our borders basically. But okay, Isthmian Games. We celebrate now in honor and memory of Melicertes. The Olympiad nears its end. To celebrate, the Isthmian Games will soon take place. Multitudes will come from far and wide to be entertained, celebrate and show veneration. They expect a magnificent event. If we are to participate in the preparations, there are choices to be made. So once more, we will actually back the competitor once more. Okay, so there's that. And I don't think there is anything we can do right now. Okay, we need to upgrade like this region, like so. Also we need this thing as well, this construction.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
And yeah, we are now gathering our forces.
Ready for battle.
We are making most of the time that we have right now, so it's winter
For battle.
and the game said it would be unwise to perform any military actions right now, so that is why we will focus on recruiting our armies instead. Okay, but honestly, now that I see, the upkeep of these armies is really high, and I just happily started the recruitment or creation of a couple of those armies, even though
Commander.
I think we don't have enough income for that, but okay. And also, I think, yeah, this is all for this turn, so let's end it. And once more, it seems like, okay, it's a close defeat, so it's pretty much the same thing as before. We still need to play this battle manually, and we will try to, you know, just deal them as much damage as possible by, you know, charging their fleet. Okay, so I guess I will just do a quick save and start this battle. Yeah, and it seems like we have basically even the same kind of a garrison over here, so I expect a pretty similar outcome in this battle, but okay.
Ships ready and
First
ready.
things first, we will slow down the time a little. We want to focus on charging their general and their melee units. Actually, you know what? We can change our targets so that each and every one of our guys has it's easier to charge those, ram those you know, those ships.
Javelin men!
Our general is under attack.
Of course he is. Okay, very good. This is exactly what I was hoping for an easy ram.
Ready for orders.
General! Orders!
Okay, we can ram him once more.
Ready to attack!
And this guy
The enemy general is
needs to
dead.
keep his momentum. Okay, and we also need to charge them over here as well. Okay, we should have no
The men are
problem
wavering.
fighting those horsemen over there, I assume. Okay, so our general fled as well. Okay, we need to charge these guys in their backs. What are you guys doing? Keep chasing them. Ram them in their backs. Very good. And now it seems like they are basically out of melee fighters, pretty much. That was a
Our men
good charge
flee
and
the
just
field
on
of
time.
battle. This
Very
is a
good.
shameful display.
You need to keep chasing that unit. Come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Very good. Now we can take care of these guys as well. Okay, and we need to move our hoplites around there. Like over there. Come on. Okay, he sank that ship. Very good. And how are our guys doing over there? So the combat is even for them. So I guess we need to send our javelineers there to spurt them as well. Come on, charge at them. I know you can do this. Just one more push and we are through. One more ram should be enough. Okay, it's not enough, unfortunately. And I don't think they'll be able to ram them
Our
once
men
more.
flee the field of battle.
Come on.
This is a shameful display.
Very good.
Ships ready!
At least we succeeded over here, so we can now move to the land.
Infantry at your command!
Okay, and we need to deal with those horsemen there as well.
Javelin men!
You guys can stop and wait for our support.
Militia! Quick march! Support ships ready and waiting.
Yeah. We basically just destroyed each ship that was approaching from the seaside. So each unit that they had over there. This is great, real great. How much is your distance? Not much. And they are breaking? Like, nothing happened, but they are breaking. For whatever reason. I guess the suspension just killed them, was killing them. And it killed them eventually for good. Okay, and can you guys shoot at them? We need... Okay. I don't think there's any point in actually continuing this battle, because we are never going to catch up them, but okay. And once more, we saved that settlement with a garrison that was twice, well, we defended that settlement from the army that had its power twice as much as ours garrisons. And we did that because obviously, you know, we got those ships, the fleet ships that could save the day, and that they did. And I'm really happy of the outcome. So, I think this is pretty much all for this episode, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, a comment, and subscription, and hopefully
Our joint
at that.
enemies would tremble
I
if
wouldn't
we were
go
your
that
allies.
far.
Your
Or
strength,
would I?
our wisdom, together would achieve
You know
great
what? Okay.
things.
Just give me more money. Very good.
I dare
They
not
want
ask
that too.
much for my people.
Okay. So, like I said, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.